Here I can log in as a model. If I don't have a model account, I can sign up as a model. Check availability. There are no spaces or characters allowed in the username because the username is used for the same name as the stream name that's used in the streaming server. Click on password, email. Next, full legal name. Choose the gender. Stage name is the AKA. Date of birth is required. Phone number. All of this information is not required to initially sign up. This is created in order to make the model sign up as quickly as possible, and they can always add this information later. Photo ID. Photo ID can also be added here, but is also not required. The idea is that the model can sign up and then add the idea later. Also, the model will not be able to add any content unless they are verified by the administrator. A public profile image is required. The image should show the face of the model in order for the administrator to be able to recognize and approve that model and verify it against the ID that they upload. The ID can be driver's license or ID, and we can add as many fields as required here as well. Profile image is added, submit, and the model account is created. The model can log in. And you'll see that the model's account is unverified, has no active subscribers. As more subscribers are added, that can be seen here. And right now we have the system set to $1 equals 1 credit. If the model tries to upload content, the system automatically redirects them to wait until their ID has been verified. Models also have to click on the model release agreement, scroll down to the bottom, and sign the agreement and submit that to the administrator. There's nothing more the model can do at this point until their account has been activated. Here I'm logged in as the administrator. I can go to Manage Models. Under Manage Models, I can see the new model that is unverified that was just added. I can see their information, and I can scroll down and verify that model's legal documents have been approved here. I can verify if this was a real ID. I could verify that the face matches the ID and that the date of birth makes the model old enough to be able to upload content, depending on the jurisdiction the model is in. Save. And that model has been verified. When I refresh here, you can see that that model is now verified. As a model, I can go to the home page, which takes me to my dashboard, messaging system, which shows the messages that I have. I can add content, I can see my reporting, and I can log out. The My Account page is a page for the model where the model can see any information that is private to that model. Only the admin and the model will ever see this information. This is the username, the stage name, the email, the real name, the ID if required, valid picture ID uploaded if needed, phone number, and they can change their password, and even social security number if needed in order to pay that model. The edit profile page is the public information. This can be turned off or on by the model. This shows the information to the user that is in the stats page of the model profile page. And this shows all the information that they want to put in there, which includes their weight, their height, their shoe size, etc. You can also choose what category they want to be in. These categories can be managed by the administrator. And the model can also upload a profile image and also add additional images if they need. They can also choose what countries they want to be seen or not be seen in. Okay, next. Cover picture and video. This allows the model to add a video or cover image. And cover image can be either one image, and the slider can be multiple images. Up to 4 images are allowed. This is a sliding image on the very top of the profile page. The profile page for the model, you can go to View My Page, open that in a new tab, and this is the cover image that is seen on the very top here. I can change that back to a video, for example. So go to Video. It sees a video that I've last saved. Models can also write articles. They can write an article that will be seen to other users. So they can go to Add Article. The article can be in multi-language as required. You can add an article image, an article title, put in some article text here. This is a WYSIWYG, so you can change it as needed very easily, changing the paragraphs and titles. And you can also decide to make it public or private. Private means that only people that have a subscription can see it, and public means that anyone can see that article. Verification information, I can see the IDs that I've uploaded. Under subscriptions, I can choose the subscription prices that I want to offer to my users in credits. So I can say $5, say for example, 5 credits can equal 1 day, 1 week, every 2 weeks, every month, every 3 months, every 6 months, and every year. I can also tell the user if there's going to be a discounted value to that year. So for example, if I'm offering a membership at $10 a month, and I put this as a monthly fee, I would remove, of course, the already in place $30 per month here. And then I could also offer a 1 year for $100. I can also put in here the percentage, say for example, 20% discount. So for example, if I'm setting a $10 per month price, I can also tell the user if I'm setting it at $120 for the year, if I want to discount that by 10%, I would put in here 108, which shows that I've discounted this by 10% to the user and enable it. In the payout page, models can click on it and decide how they want to get paid. In this case, we only have a Bitcoin or a crypto option. Of course, it could be a different option like a wire or a check or any other company that the administrator wants to pay out through. This can be customized in the admin as well. In this case, the model can put the wallet info here. Models can also authorize their Twitter accounts. This allows the model to post to their own Twitter accounts each time an item is either purchased or each time a content is uploaded. This is a simple feature where there's a pop-up and there's a login to their Twitter account on the model side. They authorize our platform in order to allow Twitter to post directly to their Twitter account, and this is done automatically. Under reports, you can see any purchases that the model has. This includes subscriptions, messaging, or CAMs, or tips, which are also called rewards. Any content for sale that they've had, any photo, video content, or products that have been purchased. And then the payout requests, or the payout requests they make to the administrator in order to get paid, and the top earnings of that particular model. Under subscription, messaging, CAMs, and reports, you'll see that the model has had a subscription, in this case, of how many credits and custom content requests, or a message that has been paid for, or a membership that has been paid for. Under content for sale reports, any products that have been purchased can be seen here. This shows you the name of the product, the amount, the user that purchased it, how much the gross amount was and how much the model is paid based on the percentage set by the administrator of how much the model gets paid for every item. The percentage can be set by the administrator differently for both messaging, tipping, and product sales. Here are the payout requests for this model. Under here you can see that the minimum hasn't been reached yet. This amount has been requested. As soon as this reaches the amount, in this case, this system has been set to 100 to be the minimum set before a model can make a payment request. That can be changed per model by the administrator. Once a model makes a payout request, that payout request is sent to the administrator. The administrator decides how often they're going to pay the model. They'll be able to click on Set as Paid in the administration area, and that model will be notified that that amount is on the way. Under Top Earnings, I can see the best-selling content by type, the amount, and the user that purchased it. I can see who are my top purchasing users and my top purchasing spenders. In the watermark settings, I can click on the watermark settings and change it to enable it or not. This will show a watermark on both the video and photo content to the URL of the model's profile. I can set the transparency and I can tell it where I want it in placement of the image or video. So left, middle, right, top, middle, or bottom. Basically, it puts that image watermark to be either here, down there, or up there, or in the middle. As a model, I can view my page. That means that I can actually see my own profile as a model. All the content as a model is unlocked to me as the model, so I don't have to worry about any, I don't have to purchase or unlock any content. All that content is automatically unlocked. And I can also see any content, how many purchases of views it has or comments if there aren't any. And I can also see any questionnaires, any answers to any questionnaires that have been created. Models can also upload photo content. They can upload photo content either down here in the bottom or up here on the top. So under Upload Photo, here I can upload either one image or multiple images into a gallery. If I want to select one image, I would just select that one image and upload it. Or I can use the Shift key on my computer and select multiple images to upload. If I select one individual image, the image shows up here, and I have to select it as the album cover, of course, because it's the only image. Here I can put a title. Here it can be either for free, which means anyone can see it. Subscription means only people that have subscribed to me as a model for membership can see this. Or someone can purchase an item as well for a price. So for example, I could set that to be 10 credits. And I can also, this can also be changed in the administration area as well, of course, but I can also choose some categories to put it in. I can put a description of this photo set, and I can put some keywords here. And I can choose to either schedule it at a later date, save it for later, which means that it's not published at the moment, or publish it immediately. Once the image is added, it goes to the Manage Photos page, which you can click on here. You can see it here. You can search for an item. You can do bulk. You can do a bulk change, for example, changing all the photo sets to this price. You can see the latest or top earned or top sold or published or unpublished picture sets. And you can bulk select either to unpublish, publish, or delete by using the select all checkboxes. Here is the photo that I uploaded. I can choose to make it free or protected. So if I had multiple images in here, I could actually make one free and then make the rest protected. Under the photo set title, I can change the title. You can also see we have a list that is managed by the administrator of forbidden words. These are words that are deemed to be forbidden, mostly for the credit card companies that don't allow certain words to be used in titles and descriptions of content. And here are the keywords that have been assigned. In this case, I can either decide to publish it now, schedule it for a future release if I want. So I can say, okay, I'm going to publish this now. I've assigned it to be sold for 10 credits. I can also make it a free photo set or not sell it at all. and then I can decide to either include it in the model subscriptions or not include it in model subscriptions. And I can tag any other models that are connected to this photo set if required, and I can upload more photo sets here. I can also add a questionnaire. For example, I can put a question. So for example, I can add a question here, and I can add the answers yes. And so I can also make this questionnaire. I can also make this questionnaire expire within a given time frame, and the questionnaire can then be seen by the user, and the user can only vote on that questionnaire once. If I go to Manage Photos and click on if I click on a multiple gallery photo set, for example, like this one, you'll see here that I can select all the content to be either protected or free. So in this case, this is my album cover, which by default makes it a free item. And these other images are only going to be available if I purchase them. So when I look at it, I can also see the photo set here as a front-end user if I want. And I can see the photo set, what it would look like to the user. User can purchase it for X amount of credits. And in this case, you'll see that there is the two images that I can see and one that is blurred. If I want to, I can also allow users to download this photo set or not. Under Upload Videos, you can see I can upload a video as a model here. I add the video, and then I hit Start Upload. Here I can put the title of the video, the type, again free, anyone can see it. Subscription, only users that are subscribed to me as a model can see that. Purchase, which means it's a purchase for a price item, and then I can select the category I want it in. And keywords. I can also decide, just like a photo set, to publish it at a later date, publish it now, or save it for later, which means it's not published at the moment. The system automatically creates the thumbnails of the video, as well as adding the watermarks if required. If the video is not an MP4 type of video, it'll automatically convert it. So using the conversion system to an MP4 video, that conversion system is based on a queuing system, so it uses FFmpeg, and depending on how long it might take up to 30 or 40 minutes in order for that encode to be completed, depending on the size of the video. Here is the video I've added. Once the video is uploaded, the system automatically takes me to the Managed Videos section. This is the Managed Video section, which is very similar to the Managed Photos. I can search for a title. I can add a price and bulk change the price of all videos. I can see the latest videos, top earning videos, top sold, published and unpublished videos. I can also select which videos to be published, unpublished in a bulk way by adding the select tool here and hitting OK. Here is a video that I've just uploaded. On the right-hand side, you can see the video represented here. I can change the name. I can change the title name, again, using the forbidden words. It's just any forbidden word that's added. That word is automatically deleted as it's added. So for example, if I try to add in a forbidden word and I hit update, the system automatically removes that forbidden word for me and doesn't allow me to add it to the platform. The description, keywords. In this case, I have options for the trailer. I can upload my own trailer, or I can create a trailer from the video. If I wanted to create my own trailer, I select an in and out point, and then I hit Make Trailer. In this instance, the system will encode a new free trailer. I see yes. And keep in mind that it could take up to an hour for the trailer to be created, depending on the server load at the moment. I can also trim the video, and that'll trim the master video, and I can also edit that if I want and change that, and that'll also encode for the system if I wanted to do that. I can also change what thumbnail is assigned by the system, so the system automatically assigns a thumbnail, but if I want to, I can go in and choose a different thumbnail, and the system will automatically change that for me. I can also create a product. This is if it's enabled or not. A product title, a unique identifier for the product, an inventory or how many of that product is available, the retail price, the weight of the product, and the type of product. The types can be managed in the administration area, description of the product, and the category that I want the product to be in. I can also schedule this to be either now or at a later date. This will take me to the products page. So on the manage products, you'll see the product that I've added. I can edit that product. And just like the photo video sections, I can change the product. The forbidden words also are in place here as far as the description and title. And I can change the whether I wanted to schedule ahead of time, in the future, or not. Models can also go live either in a group or in an individual live cam. The live cam system works on mobile and non-mobile devices. You have to make sure that you allow the camera. You have to make sure that you allow the camera to be on. You hit start live cam, and then users can chat with you here. The idea is that you just set this to be live, and then the user can go live and request a private session, as you've seen under the user side. Check the user side video for that functionality to be seen. Here I am as a user, seeing the model. I can message with that model. I can request a private chat, a private fixed chat, send reward, request something from their menu. If I hit request private chat, it'll tell me that I've made a request for 295 tokens per minute to that model. The model can then accept or decline this by clicking on this button. The user can go in and then the user can then accept this private request and is redirected to the private page with the model. The model goes live here and is in a private chat with the user. The user is logged into the private room with the model, and the user can see that model in this private chat and begin chatting with that model, and is being charged $2.95 per minute for every minute that they are in this room with this model. The model can go live using this page from their iPhone using Safari, or their Android using Chrome. They can also use their tablet. If it's an Android-based, they would use Chrome. If it's an Apple-based iPad, it would be, or Apple-based tablet, they would use Safari. Under paid messaging, models can see any messages that have been received from users or from the administrators. So for example, anything whenever something has been uploaded, so for example, custom content's been requested by a user, then they can see it here. Or if they have any messages from any users, they can click on that and see the messages back and forth from the users. In this case, the model is charging 2 credits for every message to be received by that user from a message that the model sends. My cam schedule, models can decide when they're available for live camming. This is called the My Cam schedule page. Here I can select what days of the week, when I am, what time from and to I am available, what country, and more importantly, what time zone I am available in. This creates this schedule and tells the user that I am available at this time for live camming. Under My Cam messaging price, here a model can determine their price per minute. This is for private chats and live camming. They can determine their price per credits for paid messaging. This is the web messaging under the messaging system and the notification system. They can put a price for if the model sends an image, they can put a price for that here. If the model wants to send a video, they can send that through the messaging system. Both video or an image can be sent, and this is the pricing. They can allocate and enable or disable pricing for those. Live cam, they can decide if they want to cam in any external system. Of course, this can be turned off and on. In most cases, some clients will never use the external system and only use the internal system for live camming, but we can integrate with Skype, which we can do on a pay per minute basis. We don't monitor how long the model is on the other external systems, but these can also be removed and added. In most cases, we can move or hide this functionality. In this case, you can see I set 15 credits for 30 minutes for Skype to this model. I can also do a private cam chat, so I could do a credit for a certain amount. In this case, I've set 50 credits for 30 minutes. This is for a block of time. So as a user, go to the model's profile page and request a fixed time chat, which is what this is, as opposed to being charged by the minute. Group chat, I can set a price, say for example $2.99. This gives me a limit of 50 people at once can go into a group chat. Here I can set the tipping options and the icons. These can be changed by the administrator, and then the model can decide which ones they want to enable or not and set a price for those. Those become part of the tipping menu. Models can friend other models. So what that means is that if models are friended to other models, they'll see their friends here on this page. If models are friends of other models, they can see their page here. They can also see any friend requests they received and friend requests they've sent. So the idea is that they can click on a model and click on, so for example, if they go to the model page, so they can click on a model and add as a friend. The friend request is sent to the other model. When that other model accepts that friend request, they are then added as a friend. You can see the request here. When they're approved, then they become friends. Once they become friends, it means that they can opt to share in a percentage of income between each other, and they can also be seen. They can also be seen when a user logs in. If I go to the user side here, you'll see any of my friends. Any of the model's friends can be seen here. Models can also view their custom content requests. These are the requests from users where they can upload content if they've approved content. So the idea is that the user can go in and request a custom item. That model can then approve or decline that custom item based on a price. So they add a price. They tell the model, this is the price that I want to charge. The user can accept that price. If they accept it, then they're able to upload the content here. Some of them can see pending. So here in this case, I can tell the user, this is how much it's going to cost, and then notify the user of that item and how much it's going to cost there. Once that user approves that item, then that model can then be then the model can upload that items. The way the custom content system works is the credits are deducted from the user when the user agrees to pay that model for that amount. Those credits are then given to that model once that custom content is uploaded by that model. Under my subscribers, I can see anyone that subscribed to me in this case, and I can also message them directly using the messaging system. The messaging system also allows me to bulk message my users. So anyone that's followed or become a fan of me, I can followed or fanned me or follow me, and I can upload a picture or video, and I can send a text message here, or I can upload a picture. I can also upload a video or a picture here and set a price for that as well and send that to all my users. I can also message directly to a user if I search for that user. And so and I can individually go and search for that. I can individually search for that user and message that user directly.